thank you. Thank you so very, very much, and welcome once again to Florida Championship Wrestling. It's my pleasure to have with me, of course, today, Diamond Dallas Page. I'll be talking to him in just a moment. First of all, I would like to make some very, very important announcements. The Nasty Boys have garnered the Florida Tag Team Championship, and a great coup for them as far as I'm concerned. Knobs and Sags have been plagued with injuries, but they've managed to garner that title. Of course, we do have Dustin Rhodes is still the Florida heavyweight champion. We've got some great matches upcoming. We're going to be seeing Steve Gator Kern in action, the Big Steel Man. We're going to be seeing Dustin Rhodes against the Terminator, and this will be in a Florida heavyweight championship match. And the other thing that we want to talk about is the problem in the house of Diamond Dallas Page and Sir Oliver Humperdinck. And that problem, of course, involves Al Perez.
First of all, let me interject right here. Al Perez, everything is fine with Al Perez. I'll be talking to him a little bit later, and then I'm going to set everything to ease. But there are things definitely happening here in the Professional Wrestling Federation, baby. And I'm talking about, that's right, Dustin Rhodes, the Terminator tonight, there will be a new Florida heavyweight champion.
Well, we'll find out about that.
Dustin Rhodes, that's a fact, baby. Hey, but what I'm really excited about is we got a good card going down to Fort Myers, baby. That's right, it's my home area, baby. Fort Myers, Florida, at the Bishop Moreau High School. All the stars of the Professional Wrestling Federation are going to be there, baby. And it's going to be a night of champions right there. June 23rd, this Friday night, at the Bishop Moreau High School, baby. So I want all people from the Cape Coral area, Naples, and especially Fort Myers, to get on down to Bishop Moreau this Friday night, because we're going to rock the house. And all y'all out there who got them tickets, that from the Norma Jeans Dance Club, baby, that's right here, the hottest spot in the universe. We'll even be giving away free drinks on that right there, baby.
Yeah,
all the
I hear you on that one.
stars will be partying there, and the stars will be partying at Norma Jeans, baby. All the Diamond Exchange ones anyway, baby.
All right, well, fair enough. I'll tell you what. We've got a match coming up right now with the Nasty Boys going up against the Gladiator and Louis Estea. And, correction, Comrade Busick and the Gladiator.
Here comes the new...
And they are the new Florida Tag Team Champions on their way out.
Pandemonium breaking loose. These wild men come out. Now, I don't think I mentioned there, Gordy. You know, DJ Johnny M from Norma Jeans, he's going to be the special ring announcer this Friday night at Bishop Moreau.
Oh, is that right?
That's right.
Hey, I'll tell you what, he's one heck of a talent. I got to admit that.
He sure is.
Sags and Knobs, the new Florida Tag Team Champions, defending their titles against Comrade Busick and the Gladiator. One fall. I notice you very quickly took me away from the subject of Al Perez.
Gordon, like I said before, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back there as soon as this match is over, and I'm going to set everyone to eat. Everything is fine in the Diamond Exchange.
All right.
When you got Hump and Diamond Dallas Page in control of things, how could it not be?
All right. Well, I'll go along with you on that. We'll find out after this match is over. Mickey J is the official referee.
Mickey Mouse.
Comrade Busick putting his flag outside the ring. Busick, solidly built. Looks like a small Sherman tank, frankly. Low center of gravity. He's got it all going for him. Waiting now, there's the bell. A little pallid, but it was the bell. They lock up collar and elbow. That's Busick and Knobs.
Well, what is that move?
Not a bad move.
Where's he get up pulling his mustache like that?
What do you mean, pull his mustache? I didn't see him pulling his mustache.
Gotta go down to Pearl Vision Center again there, Gordon, to get those glasses adjusted.
Please, try not to get any commercials in for the sunglasses you're wearing.
I couldn't care about them, people. These chumps all distracting my man in there, Mr. Busick.
All right, Busick lining up collar and elbow, rips across the eyes of Knobs, jams him into the ropes.
Oh, beautiful!
Belly-to-belly suplex took him down very nicely. How's your friend Sir Oliver Humperdinck doing?
How's he doing? He's doing great. What are you talking about? He's taking care of business, baby. He'll be out here later on in living color, baby. Nobody looks better on the tube but him besides me. Whoa! Oh.
Bit of double teaming there by Knobs and Sags, the Nasty Boys. They are the Florida Tag Team Champions, and they're making it felt. I'll tell you that right now. Tag is made. El Diablo tags up. Drop toe hold takes El Diablo to the canvas. I was in Quito, Ecuador this past week, and El Diablo is rather well thought of in Ecuador.
Very big over there. Very. What were you doing over there? What were you doing in Ecuador, huh?
Well, we're talking about bringing some matches to Ecuador. To Guayaquil and to Quito, Ecuador. Flew over there on Saeta airline. I must say that anything out of the country, Saeta is one of the finest I've ever flown on. In the country, of course, I fly with Delta all the time, but...
Talk about getting in plugs. Will you pay attention to matches, do the play-by-play here?
All right.
Give me a break.
You picked up on that. All right, that's fair enough. You want to mention Norma Jeans again? You can.
Hey, baby, Norma Jeans is the hottest spot in the universe. Matter of fact, this Friday night when all the boys will be down there partying, we have the $1,000 hot legs contest there, baby. Where do you think I find all these diamond dolls at?
Yeah, I'm thinking about entering that. All right. Diablo trying to get over to tag up. Doesn't make the tag. And Sags makes the tag with Knobs.
Oh.
Lots of pressure being put on now by Knobs and Sags. By the way, for those of you in the Tampa Bay area, be watching for us on V32. That's V32.
These people are distracting Conrad over there so badly he's leaving his corner.
9 p.m. every week, starting June 24th. We'll also be on Channel 2 on the Paragon channel.
Working on that leg, baby.
Keeps the pressure on him. So, Sags in trouble now.
He's got him down for the pin. Get the referee down there. He's got him. 1, 2, 3.
Well,
you could have had new champions right there if the referee was paying attention.
No, this is not a title match, my friend, so just bear that thought in mind.
Figures. Guys just win the title now. They're already not ready to put their title up. What kind of champion is that?
Well, I'll tell you what. If you'd listen to Ted Webb on WFLA radio every day from 6 till 8 on the Sports Huddle, I think you'd have a better handle on the champions and how they perform.
Yeah, right. Ted Webb's going to teach me something. What has he done with his life?
All right. It's Knobs keeping the pressure on El Diablo. Comrade Busick in trouble in the far corner. He's frustrated. And a crowd here tonight, or I should say today, at the studio, they're, blocked from his opportunity to tag up, and so it is Sags tagging up with Knobs.
Working on that leg, baby. They're wearing him down.
Well, you sound like you're for Knobs and Sags.
I'm not. I'm just making a point here.
Yeah, well, I have to agree with you.
For Knobs and
down,
Sags,
no
give me a
question
break,
about that.
You got the tag there. Oh.
I just mentioned, too, that a little bit later on we're going to see Lou Perez in a match against the Steelman, a re-challenge after the problems we had last week. We've got a tag, and
I'm going to go handle that with Perez. Right?
We've got a pinfall. El Diablo pinned, and we will be seeing the big Steelman a little bit later on against Lou Perez in a special challenge, but here we see it in slow motion once again, and look at this. Knobs catches him coming in. Beautiful cross-body slam, then comes down. Sags comes down across him with the elbow. Knobs blocks off Comrade Busick. Sags gets the pinfall. And it is all over. 1, 2, 3. And so the Nasty Boys emerge victorious in this particular event. Now, Diamond Dallas Page seems to be more than somewhat concerned over the relationship with his organization and Al Perez. So why don't we do this? Why don't we go to Diamond Dallas Page and Al Perez and see what is indeed actually happening.
30 other people that we can beat up on. Not my cousin.
I promised him a match. Brother, come on. What are you talking? What is this discussion? Let's go. Let's go right now. We got to get into the ring.
What you want?
Listen, I'm just out there. Sully's all over me, man. He's saying his problem.
There's 30 other guys in here we can...
Wait a minute. First of all, what's the problem? What are you irritated because I didn't bring you a Diamond Doll tonight?
Partially, but that's my cousin.
So what? He's just a guy, man.
There's 30 other guys to mess with. Don't mess with my family. Don't mess with my family. Now, get out of my face, man.
What do you mean, get out of your face? We got a contract signed. Hubbard didn't sign all the contracts, man.
I told you already. I'm not going to fight my cousin.
This is a mistake, brother.
We'll find out on who.
Well, I'll tell you what, it appears to me that Al Perez just walked out on Diamond Dallas Page. You can see the disappointment on his face. He's just lost one of the most valuable components of his entire Diamond Dallas situation. That is indeed a bad turn of events for Diamond Dallas Page. Well, I'll tell you what, the Big Steel Man is coming up next. We'll be back. All right, we're going to be seeing Lightning Lou Perez and Brady Higgins in a handicap match going up against the Big Steel Man, 385 pounds, headed up by Diamond Dallas Page and Sir Oliver Humperdinck. Let's turn it over to Diamond Dallas Page.
Crank up the music. Let's get some music going here. This will be a special handicap match. Come on out here. Big B-A-double-D bad Steel Man. He don't need nobody else. At 385 pounds, the baddest man in the land. The Big Bad Steel Man. Take it to him, brother.
Wow, when he hits the side of that ring, the entire ring moves. That is the Big Steel Man against Lightning Lou Perez, and Perez striking out very quickly at the bell. But the Big Steel Man punishing Lightning Lou Perez very quickly. Brady Higgins closes in on him, and the Big Steel Man retaliates in kind. And I must say this, I have to admit.
Whoa!
Even though it appears to me that you've lost Al Perez.
What?
Well, it certainly appeared to me you had. Nonetheless, this Big Steel Man is one of the most awesome competitors I've ever seen.
We just talked about it and decided that Steel Man doesn't need anybody but Steel Man. Simple as that. Look at this man. Poetry in motion, baby. Oh! He just loves doing quick pain now, baby. That's what's on.
Wait a second.
Wait
a second. Al Perez just came charging in the ring. He saw what happened last week. And Al Perez has decided, apparently, he's had all of that he wanted.
I've had it with this. He's got a hold on Humperdinck. Oh, my God.
He catches Sir Oliver Humperdinck. So, Al Perez.
He has made a big mistake, brother. He has made a big mistake.
Al Perez.
Like I said, he made a big one, brother.
Off the ropes, and he misses, and it's Al Perez catching and coming in.
I gotta take care of it.
Wait a minute. Al Perez standing alone in that ring with that steel chair, and he has settled some differences now. It is indeed, blood is thicker than water, and Al Perez coming to the assistance of his cousin Lou Perez. And so you see the Perez's standing alone, but standing tall. And we'll be back right after we pause All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's take another look at this. Well, there you see it once again, that backbreaker by the Steel Man. And Al Perez could not take it anymore. He really couldn't take it anymore. He decided that it was time to put a stop to it. And it was apparent earlier that he was unhappy with Sir Oliver Humperdinck and Diamond Dallas Page. And now Al Perez beginning to try and even the score, trying to settle it up. This is family all the way. This is indeed family all the way. And I have to say this, that I want to take a moment now to talk to Al Perez, because very frankly, I can only think of one thing. I have been in the city of Tampa for over 37 years. I know exactly what family means, and I think that's what got to you.
You know, Sully, you don't really know because you're not Latin the way I am. Steelman, Humperdinck, Diamond Dallas, I told you before, there's 30 other guys we can beat up. 30 other guys to choose from. Not my cousin. 30 other guys, I'm with you 100%, but not my cousin. Nobody messes with my family. Humperdinck, you got big problems right now, because I don't care who you put in the ring with me to finish me off. I want a piece of you and the big steel maker. I'm going to show you how to bring that big log down.
Well, as I said, and I'll repeat it once again, and I think he repeated it so much better than I ever could. I really don't know. I am not a Latino. I'm a Polak. But I'll tell you what, family, to me, is critical.
This week, recreation.
Steve Gator Kern getting set to move into the ring. He's going up against Rick Diamond. One fall with a 10-minute time limit. Once again, for those of you who are watching us in the Bay Area, on June 24th, we will begin on V32 every Saturday night at 9 p.m. And watch for us on Channel 2 on the Paragon Cable Network. Watch for us in the listings on the Paragon Cable Network, Channel 2. Steve Kern squaring off, collar and elbow. Side headlock now by Diamond. And Diamond showing some good aggressiveness here, but quickly turned around by Steve Kern.
I'll tell you, week after week, Diamond's been coming on stronger and stronger, baby.
Well, I'm just wondering, with his name and all, is he part of your organization?
Not at this time. I'm not saying he couldn't be, man.
I see. Okay. Well, I'm just curious about it. I know that, of
You're
course...
You're curious about everything, man. You're one of those busybodies sometimes, Gordo. You're going to go, let me just do what I'm doing, all right?
All right. All right. Fair enough. Everybody gets a free drink if they bring their ticket stubs from the wrestling matches at Bishop Varroa High School, huh?
Oh, yeah, man. It's going to be rocking, man.
That's Norma Jean's, I'll tell you what. I will have to admit this, and I've been around to a few places in my lifetime. If there's one place that jumps all the time, it's Norma Jean's. All right.
You got that right, baby.
Steve Kern jamming Diamond's head into the turnbuckle. Diamond trying to rip across the eyes, blocked. Now, that time he gets it done. Kern in trouble, a chop into the throat.
Here goes Diamond. He's taking it to Wally. Well, he was. There's my man Hump there. Little psychological warfare, I think, right there with
All right.
Ho Chi Minh.
Sir Oliver Humperdinck and Ho Chi Minh. And Kern's got the sleeper hold. Kern's got the sleeper hold on Diamond.
Lights out, baby.
That's it, man. It's Nodsville.
Mr. Sandman on the way.
Yep. And the referee, Mickey J, calling for the bell. Calling for the bell.
I think Wally's a little irritated there. A little
I
irritated.
mean Wally, that's Steve Gator Kern.
Wally Gator, Wally Gator.
No.
There we go. These people know.
His responsibility to wake his man. Let me see if I can get Steve over here for a comment or two. Steve Gator Kern taking a victory on, and we see it once again. There he goes with the sleeper hold. And once again, let me point out to all of you people who are watching, this is a lethal hold. It is not to be tried. It is not to be tried by any of you. at home. It is a lethal hold, and we certainly don't advise any of you to ever try it on your friends. It could result in a lot of serious problems. Let me take a moment to talk to Steve Gator Kern, because obviously we saw an interesting change tonight. Al Perez certainly has left the camp of Humperdinck and Diamond Dallas Page.
Well, I got to commend Al Perez, first of all. I've wrestled him a lot of times, but it takes a lot of guts to come out and do something when you feel so strong. So, Al Perez, for what you do, I commend you, because the simple fact that that is blood and that is family. But Humperdinck, you know, you walk a fine line, son, of insanity. First of all, I've been a wrestler for 17 years, and when I became a wrestler, I realized I would wrestle people from every walk of life, every size, shape, color, it didn't matter. But it also, internationally, I'd wrestle Japanese, Australian, South American, Canadian, and it didn't matter. 17 years ago, my father came home from a prisoner of war camp in North Vietnam. And now, what you've done, Humperdinck, is you're trying to get to me emotionally, because you've tried every other way in the world. Well, brother, when I take my jacket off, on the inside, you see what I stand for. My parents gave me two things to live by. First of all, to believe in God and my faith. Second of all, to stand behind my country 100%. And when I wrestle, no matter where it is in the world, I wrestle for the United States of America. And being from Southeast Asia, bringing somebody into this area has got to be the worst mistake you have made in your life. Next week, Gordon Soley, I will bring some pictures and possibly some newspaper clippings to explain my background.
All right, fair enough. And I happen to know his background. His father was 1 year a prisoner of war in World War II, and he was shot down over Germany. 7.5 years a prisoner of war of North Vietnam. Steve Kern has a lot at stake. We'll be back in just a moment.
No. No.
Florida Heavyweight Championship match upcoming right now. One fall with television time remaining. The Terminator facing the Natural, Dustin Rhodes. One fall, TV time remaining. The Florida Heavyweight Champion making his way to the ring.
New champion is in the ring, the Terminator, right there. He will be crowned in a few moments. Look at him pushing the referee out of the way.
All right, Dustin Rhodes, the Natural, defending his title against the Terminator. Dustin Rhodes at about 245 pounds. The Terminator at 265. Terminator shorter, a lower center of gravity, and should be one heck of a match. Terminator proving his bull-like strength now. Lashes out to the midsection of Dustin Rhodes. Irish whip. Terminator to one side, and it is the Terminator complaining to the referee, Mickey J.
He's got a good point. Could be loaded. That could be loaded.
Oh, come on. He's got nothing on either elbow.
Good. Open your eyes. He's got a big red pad on that elbow.
That is purely a guard. It's not a... All right. Drops to the canvas. Catches him, then a nice hip toss.
I saw him pull his tights, too. Come on, Mickey. Mickey Mouse got to get alert here.
Like to remind all of you, of course, that Florida Championship Wrestling, many of its representatives will be in Quito, Ecuador, and Guayaquil.
You know, speaking of not being from around here, isn't it nice not to have to see Slater's face anymore?
He'll be back.
I gotta love it.
Cross body block by Dustin Rhodes.
Just watching last week's program when I Slater didn't beat me after I beat the boy so bad. You know, yes, I did. I saw it. Everyone saw it last week.
Oh, come on, man.
All right, so I didn't beat him that bad, but the bottom line is he didn't beat me. Beautiful Terminator.
Dustin Rhodes could be in trouble here, the Florida heavyweight champion. The Terminator looking strong.
He didn't beat me in the suggested 5-minute time limit.
Well, one has to admit that. Dustin Rhodes gets that shoulder off the mat before the count of 3. Headbutt, and Dustin Rhodes driven back into the turnbuckle.
Terminator looking like a future champion here, baby. Beautiful!
Dustin caught by the Terminator coming in.
He's got to stop letting these pukes distract him and take it right to him.
All right, remember now, this is one fall, television time remaining, a full body slam. Crashes down across the throat and the chest of Dustin Rhodes, the Natural. A count of 2 before he could toll the count of 3, however. Dustin got that shoulder off. So the Natural is still in command, in my opinion.
I tell you, I never saw Terminator so pumped up as he was today back in the locker room, baby. He was ready for Dustin. He was ready.
Off the ropes once again. He misses with that one, and Dustin catches him coming in. Dustin caught him coming in. Want to say hi to our producer of this program, Wayne Coulter. Caught him in a backbreaker.
You gotta love it. Here we go. I'll tell you, a little lethargicism out there on Mickey Mouse, baby. That should have been 1, 2, 3.
Well, that's a matter of opinion.
Yeah, my opinion.
Yep, I'll buy that.
The one that counts.
Well, that's marginal to say the best. The Natural having his problems, and so the Terminator, and the Natural takes a swing but misses. His eyes were obscured from the punishment he's taken thus far. Mickey J warning the Terminator right now. Terminator closing in. Dustin Rhodes catches him a flat of the foot. Dustin Rhodes, the Natural, now pounding away at the Terminator. Took him down to the canvas.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
Beautiful! What is... That's Kendall Windham!
Referee calling for the bell. Boy, I recognize him. That's Kendall Windham.
Yeah, it is, baby. Oh, that big
Kendall
cowboy boot
Windham
right in the head.
catching
Beautiful.
Dustin Rhodes, the Natural.
Taking it to him, baby. Whoa! Almost ripped his head off, baby.
Wow,
Woo.
man.
Like pulling the top of a champagne bottle off, baby. That one shot his head into the 5th row.
Kendall Windham really putting
Oh,
the
this is
blocks to
beautiful.
Dustin Rhodes.
Oh!
Got him with the Oklahoma
my God.
Stampede. Referee trying to put a halt to
Woo!
it. The match is over. The bell has rung. Kendall Windham catching him again. Another Oklahoma Stampede. And referee Mickey J telling him, no way, Jose.
You look like $1 million, baby.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Woo!
Well, I don't know
Right
where
there,
Kendall Windham's been hiding, but I'll tell you what, that's an amazing situation. We see it once again. There's the Oklahoma Stampede. Kendall Windham catching the Natural Dustin Rhodes, the Florida heavyweight champion. Rhodes is still down on the canvas, and Windham just absolutely disdaining anything that Dustin Rhodes stands for or means. Takes him for another Oklahoma Stampede. I'll tell you what, right now let's turn it over to Sir Oliver Humperdinck.
First of all, let me direct some comments at Al Perez. Nobody pushes me around and brags about it, Al Perez. You're a marked man. You're fired from this moment on. Now, a little surprise package for Dustin Rhodes, the Florida heavyweight champion. My new man, Kendall Windham, back on the scene in Florida, brother. Welcome home.
Thank you, Upper. I guess you could say that was a hello to an old friend. Dustin Rhodes, that's only the beginning. You're wearing a belt that rightfully belongs to me. In times past, that Florida heavyweight title was mine. And I'm coming back to Florida, and I'm not going to leave without it.
That's exactly right. Everybody knows that Kendall Windham is the finest Florida champion that ever was. And Kendall, I'm going to promise you right here, right now, in front of millions of people, you will be Florida champion again. That is, if he's got the guts to sign a match with you, right?
You know, Dustin Rhodes, that proved your manhood in my eye. To get back up from a beating. When you wake up, boy, I hope someone reminds you of who it was that dealt it to you.
Yeah, well, I'll remind him every chance I get. Dustin Rhodes, Kendall Windham on the scene, and you're in big trouble. There'll be more wrestling right after these words.
All right, we're waiting now for Tyree Pride, the Caribbean champion, moving out against the Coconut Kid. One fall with a 10-minute time limit. And I'll tell you what, when you look at Tyree, you're looking at one of the finest young athletes I've ever seen. They lock up collar and elbow, and it's Tyree Pride getting a full arm drag and twist reversal. And another reversal, into a hammerlock. Hey, I'll tell you what, this Coconut Kid looked tough and is tough. There's no question about that.
With a name like that, he's got to have a heck of a headbutt, baby.
Well, we'll find out.
Whoa!
Beautiful drop kick by Tyree Pride into an arm drag takedown.
I want to make one note here. You
Sure.
notice that I didn't say anything about that Perez incident. Hump said it all, baby. He was very, very hot, and I was hot, but he was especially, so I decided to let him take control of it. Wow!
Nice
Oh,
move by Tyree Pride. Catches him in another wing over, and so the Coconut Kid feels the sting of that canvas on his back once again.
He feels the sting of those boots up against his jaw there, baby. Ripped his head off.
Tyree Pride, who has successfully defended the missed by the Coconut Kid. Tyree Pride catches him, a full body slam. And a full drop kick by Tyree Pride. As the Coconut Kid scrambled a little bit. Well, for a headbutt, he doesn't have much. Tyree Pride has a better one, frankly.
Wow!
Tyree Pride very much in charge of the situation now. Once again, we'd like to remind all of you in the Tampa Bay area, we will be moving to V32. June 24th, also Channel 2 on the Paragon cable network. Watch your local listings for our time of broadcast.
Oh! Tyree's taking it to the Coconut Kid there.
Moving to Saturday nights, 9 o'clock, and it is Tyree Pride. No, he didn't. He was merely punishing the Coconut Kid for some past transgressions, if you will. Tyree Pride very much in control. Want to say a special hi to all of our good friends, Charlie Majors Jr. and all of our good friends in the Bahamas. And all of our good folks down at Norma Jean's in Fort Myers.
Keep plugging it, baby.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's where the action is in Fort Myers. There's no question about that.
You know this Friday night, baby. Bishop Furrow High School.
Yep. Great wrestling there.
Oh!
Drop kick by Tyree Pride once again has...
That man gets up unbelievably high for a standing drop kick.
He does indeed. I would have to agree with you there. We don't agree too many times. The Coconut Kid catching Tyree Pride has Pride in trouble. He Irish whips Pride off the ropes, catches him a high backdrop. High backdrop, and the Coconut Kid closes in once again.
Kid's coming on now, baby.
Off the ropes, he charges in, drives a shoulder into the midsection. And into a full body slam. Tyree Pride was able to partially block that, however. Coconut Kid moves up. Tyree Pride catches him and dropped him on the top rope. Caught him on the top rope. He carries him over.
My God. Double punishment and insult to injury there, baby.
He got the pinfall. Tyree Pride, the Caribbean champion, gets the pinfall and does it in Remarkably good time. Let me see if I can get Tyree over here for a word or two. Here's a man, by the way, who speaks 5 different languages. And we're going to take a look once again. Tyree Pride up on that top rope. Has his man, the Coconut Kid, overhooks the head, brings him around, beautiful suplex, drives him to the canvas from the top rope, and very quickly moves in, hooks the far leg, and scores the pinfall. So an outstanding victory for the Caribbean champion, Tyree Pride, who has joined me right now. I was just going to say this man speaks in 5 different languages. We're talking about Haitian, talking about English, we're talking about Nasuvian, if you will, Jamaican, and Spanish, and a little bit of everything.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Papiamento, right.
Yes, sir.
Aruba.
Yes, sir. That's where it's from.
Right on.
Well, Mr. Sully, the reason why I'm here, I got one of my countrymen here to wrestle here today. He's from Haiti, but I know he could handle himself, Mr. Sully. But I know the person who's wrestling got a lot more experience than he do. But I'll be sitting down there, enjoying the match, and see him handle himself. Because I know he can do that. When I parle avec monsieur là, moi Joe Babi là, monsieur nous tout à côté. Moi monsieur là pour venir with him. Moi petit là, moi regarder ça qui a passé. Que pas de monde qui mette merci Joe Babi Joe. Ça oui pas à parler en ring là quand même. On peut mettre nous ça va.
Now, you're talking about your countryman, and that's Joe Bobby LaFleur.
Yes, sir, that's him. And he's a pretty good wrestler. He handled himself pretty good. But experience is a major factor in this match right now.
All right.
I tell him about it, and he wants to be in the competition. Well, brother, lots of luck to you, but I'll be watching.
All right, I'll tell you what, we're going to go to that match right after we take this important timeout. Before we go any further with the program, I would like to take this opportunity to give our special thanks to some folks who have been very helpful at Florida Championship Wrestling. First of all, in the Bahamas, we'd like to give our thanks to Bahamas Air, because every time we go to the Bahamas, and we will be there July 1st, we fly on Bahamas Air, and we always enjoy the excellent cuisine at Charlie's Place, where they also have our advance tickets on sale. Now, here in Stateside, we certainly want to thank our friends at Affordable Copies. Their repair service on your copying machines only $35 an hour. That's about 50% of the regular retail price. Also, if you're a traveling salesman and you're a little tired of filling out forms and writing letters, why not take your problems to Carrollwood Office Services, 13930 North Dale Mabry. Ask for Cynthia Bissell. She'll be glad to handle all your problems. Also, our thanks to Gulf Southern Enterprises, Painting and Drywall, and to DeVoe Paints. Now we're set to go with our final match of the evening. Jomo Kenya moving up against this man, J. Bobby Fleur. And he is, well, a young man that I have to believe...
Whoa!
I have to believe that Tyree Pride was a little concerned about. However, he looks like he's going to be able to handle himself all right.
I think he should be concerned going against Jomo, baby. That's
Forearm
exactly why,
smash.
baby.
Uh-huh. Scoring very effectively. He misses with a wild swinging right.
Whoa!
Bobby
Whoa!
LaFleur catches him.
Lucky catch, lucky catch.
Off the ropes once again.
Woo!
Jomo Kenya catches him very handily.
Whoa!
Nice move by Jomo Kenya. Nice move. Belly-to-belly suplex. Quick takedown and a forearm across the upper body of Bobby LaFleur.
I'd say my man Jomo is totally in control, baby. It's going to be like shooting spitballs at a battleship, brother.
Oh, really? Well, we'll find out. LaFleur in trouble now. Jomo Kenya looking very, very strong at this moment.
Oh! Like a rag doll, he dropped him. Dropped him like a bad habit, baby. Woo!
Caught him again. Remember, one fall television time remaining on this particular match. And Jomo Kenya looking very strong at this point. LaFleur catches him in the midsection. LaFleur catches him once again. Off the ropes, an Irish whip catches him high. Backdrop, nice reversal. And Jomo Kenya breaks it up once again. Kenya complaining.
Pulling his hair, it's pretty obvious.
Oh, come
Why
on.
wouldn't he be complaining?
Hey, what did he have there?
Talking about, he just went over the referee, smacked him in the head, that's all.
No, it looked to me like he had something in his fist.
Taking it to him now, baby. What is Pride do? What is that?
Tyree
What is that
Pride
all
just
about?
charged the ring.
That's why he was on the side of the ring,
Tyree Pride just charged the ring, and I can't say that I blame him.
attacking Jomo Kenya. Where is that?
Jomo
What's that
Kenya
all
gets
about?
the victory. Jomo Kenya gets the victory because Tyree Pride did come into the ring, but understandably so. I can certainly understand why he came in.
What is that all
I
about?
can't argue with that.
Let's ask him right here.
Monsieur Zoli, monsieur Bagasa, moi, tout, pas qu'on a même. Ou ça, c'est pas même, monsieur. Nous, tout à fait, qu'il a connu la caméra, mais qu'il a connu là. Nous, ça, monsieur, va pouvoir, parce qu'il veut battre à taille ou pas pour là. Mais, monsieur, moi, dis nous, ça va, la moun mette plus meilleur. Non, pas ici, papa. Après, taille ou pas du cap calé moun. Dis-moi, pas que m'a calé au caca. Moi, calé, tout à fait, c'est femme qui là, papa. C'est moun pas émigré. Moi, calé, dis-moi, pas qu'est-ce que tu as besoin? Moi, là, pas quand même.
What is that all about? What is that all
Well,
about?
I
have
think
no
he's
idea what
expressed
talking about.
he's expressed himself extremely
Well,
well.
I'm not talking to you.
Well, I wanna
If
know
you
what you're
want to
talking
take it up
about.
onto you, baby, you go right there in the ring because I'm hot right now. And I'm going to take anybody. I mean, anybody. Diamond Dallas or anybody. Come on, let's go over there, brother.
All right.
My countryman, man.
All right, I'll tell you what. We're going to take a look at a couple of things that happened earlier today on this program, and I think you'll find them most interesting. First of all, we have a situation that has occurred now that I think certainly bears repeating. The big steel man, and suddenly here comes Al Perez, and he has decided blood is indeed thicker than water. He is going to defend the family honor.
The nerve of this guy. I cannot believe the nerve. All the things that we did for him. I can't believe the nerve. What an ingrate.
Well,
Hitting the Humperdinck like that. All the things we did for him.
ingrate or not, that's exactly the way it is. And so Al Perez has certainly made his position extremely clear.
He made a big B-A-double-D bad mistake, brother.
I see.
I'll promise you that.
I see. All right.
Taking it to the steel man. Give me a break.
All right. Well, on top of that, another situation did occur that I think we find most interesting. And, of course, all I can say is for all of you is to be the judge for yourself in regards to the Florida Heavyweight Championship with Kendall Windham suddenly on the scene. Kendall Windham charging in there and attacking Dustin Rhodes, the natural. Dustin Rhodes, the youngest man ever to hold the Florida Heavyweight Championship. But Kendall Windham, former Florida Heavyweight Champion, taking full advantage of this. He is the younger brother to Barry Windham. You know the problem between Barry Windham and Dustin's father, Dusty.
This was justified.
No, this was not justified.
This has been going on a long time. This was justified. That other thing was not justified.
Yeah, well, we've also seen the situation there. So all I can say is that Kendall Windham is going to have to pay some dues. The natural's after him. And certainly what's happened now with Al
He's shaking
Perez,
his boots.
he's on the right side. On behalf of Dallas Page, Gordon Soley saying so long.
See ya.